The Milan derby. Need I say more?
I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Well, what a wonderful setting we've got for this game, John. The atmosphere is absolutely fantastic.
The teams then, Inter Milan
Against Milan.
Nkunku. Chance! That's brave goalkeeping, really decisive.
Oh, how wasteful was that? You're not going to get many better chances to score than that, really.
Tries a through ball. Good take by the keeper, he's read that well. Nkunku.
Asabi.
Cuts it out. Chelhanoglu. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there.
Barella. DeMarco. Marcus Thuram.
Thuram!
They've made a flying start.
That's a great individual effort. Almost rounded it off in style, but the finish is just not quite good enough.
Asabi. Barella. DeMarco.
Looking for support.
Very slow.
Oh, they can break here.
Denzel Dumfries.
Looks to thread it through. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Oh, look, it's always a tricky game to play in squeezing up and trying to catch the opposition offside, but that worked really well then.
Passes it through. Shoots!
But just how wasteful was that?
Chelhanoglu. Nkunku.
Marcus Thuram.
Well positioned to make that interception. Brings it forward.
Asabi.
Does well to read it and intercepts.
Now Giovanni Dos Santos.
Now a chance to break. Whistle's gone. Just offside.
Well, as long as they press quickly in midfield, the defence can take a chance on keeping a high line, but without pressure on the ball, it's a dangerous tactic.
Asabi.
It's a good spell of possession, this. Chelhanoglu. Nkunku.
DeMarco.
Nkunku.
This time the referee may decide that he has to take more action.
And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
It's an Inter free kick.
He's gone for it! Decent hit from there.
Well, technically that was a beautifully struck shot from so far out, and I just thought he was a little unlucky then.
And he'll shoot here!
What a save!
There's the delivery. Chance! Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. like he's been given offside again here. Yes, he has.
Denzel Dumfries.
Plays it through. Header! Sticks it away! And Inter go in front. Oh, the cross was inch perfect and the header unerring.
Yeah, his run just gave the defence one problem too many, and he eluded everyone to tuck it away. Excellent header.
Trail at this early stage. How will they respond?
Oh, that's how you go about the start to a match. Pace, energy, and a real cutting edge. What a good opening.
Again, up for a throw-in.
Denzel Dumfries.
And the shot from distance.
Adrian Rabiot.
Now the counter. Nkunku.
Marcus Thuram.
And he's shown him a clean pair of heels. He's gone the whole way! Can he find a finish? Oh, yes! And already they're looking to run away with it.
A fine goal, a real delight to watch.
Grab a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
Well, at 1-0 this game was very much in the balance, but at 2-0 they ought to be able to defend this lead from here.
Here's the ball in.
Well, it's a sharper cutting edge they need in front of goal.
Çalhanoğlu. First quarter of an hour gone. It's come through. And he's on his way. There it is. All too easy. They are in danger of disappearing out of sight. Oh, dispatched with certainty.
Well, they showed a real understanding linking up for that goal. It's a nightmare for the defence to try to deal with that.
Take a 3-goal lead and they are romping out of sight.
Now, possibility down the flank.
No, that's not going to find its target. He hits it!
No, it's too high.
Right in front of goal like that, and he's gone and missed it. I won't have to tell him that's not good enough.
Antonio Rudiger. Barella.
Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye.
Denzel Dumfries.
No, he wasn't going to let him past. Looks to slip it through.
Barishley.
This is promising. Shooting chance! Yes, it's in! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed!
He was allowed far too much space.
Yeah, I've got great admiration for the finish, but I've even more admiration for the pass that set it up. It was delicious.
Give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout.
Now a chance for a cross.
Pulisic! Too long to get the shot away.
Oh, he was way too tentative there. It was almost like he was too afraid to miss it.
Barishley.
Played into the middle. Oh, he got himself into a great position.
Antonio Rudiger. Barella. Marcus Thuram. Martinez.
And that's been intercepted. He's onside. It's got through. Here it is. Oh, chance here. No mistake. Just 1 goal in it now. Game on. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that. His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick. We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could now well reward them with an equaliser.
Very slow.
Nkunku, already with 2 goals under his belt. And oh, how good is he? AC Milan are all square. That is wonderful to watch.
Yeah, this is a lovely brand of football we're watching. They're playing with flair and enterprise, and there's a real cutting edge to their attack.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
Nkunku, now a chance to break. It's got through to him.
Oh, that was such a good chance.
DeMarco.
Into the channel. Nicely measured pass. In comes the cross.
Asabi.
Does well to read it and intercepts. Oh, good ball. Oh, flags up. He must have been offside. Can he find a finish now?
No, that's over the bar.
Nkunku, 2 goals to his name already.
Antonio Rudiger. Barella. DeMarco.
Looks to slip it through. And he'll shoot here. He's missed, but not by that far.
Oh, listen, to come that close was a really, really good attempt, and judging by the crowd's reaction, they thought he'd done enough too.
Chelhanoglu, who has made his impact already. Pulling the strings from out wide. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Well, it's a dangerous game the defence is playing by pushing up and looking for offside. One individual lapse and the whole drill can collapse.
Denzel Dumfries. Adrian Rabiot.
Goes steaming forward. And that's been intercepted. Has it in a wide position, so what next? Cuts it out. Brings it forward.
Yeah, it's all very easy on the eye, but I think they're just missing something a little more incisive now to complement some very good build-up play.
Nkunku. Could be a chance here. Rafael Leao! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Oh, that's just lovely skill. He's certainly a player who can single-handedly make a difference. Great talent.
Bastoni.
Just more than 15 minutes till half-time.
Very slow.
Trying to make something happen down that flank.
Neatly played.
And he'll shoot here. Oh, he really wanted that.
Yeah, he just gave the defence too much time to regroup. In the end, he was forced into rushing it.
He shoots again.
And, oh, taken with style. And the comeback is complete.
Excellent work to intercept the pass, and then the finish too.
Oh, he's cut out the pass in a crucial area, but he's still had a lot to do, and that's a clever finish.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
Rafael Leão
Has created one goal already. Just needed better contact.
Oh, you've got to make your mind up quicker than that. He just allowed the defence to get back behind.
Nkunku, already with 2 goals under his belt.
Antonio Rudiger, Barella, DeMarco,
That's good progress he's made on the ball. Where to next? Whistle's gone, just offside.
That was very, very close. He was just offside.
Marcus Thuram,
Shot could be on. Oh, he's managed to miss it.
Well, there's an example of good play for you. That was all his own making too, to retrieve the ball and get the shot away. Well done, son.
That's one way to make your presence felt.
Yeah, he's definitely a player who looks like he can make something happen every time he's on the ball. He's just full of belief and energy.
Pulisic! And he gobbles up the chance. Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. That was a given. It always was.
Yeah, defensively they thought they had him where they wanted him, but he's forever on his toes and he showed terrific movement to manufacture some space and score.
Take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Yeah, they may well be 2 up now, but the beauty of this game is that it can all change in a flash.
Played into space out wide. Rafael Leão! Into the lead once more. Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Yeah, the keeper can't be happy with that sort of lapse from his defence. It was an open invitation to score and gladly accepted.
He's made it 3. Quite a day at the office for him.
Oh, he's been unstoppable in this match. Every single time he's been in possession, he's looked a threat.
Grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy.
Adrian Rabiot,
Ball driven towards the far post.
Barella,
Çalhanoğlu plays it through. Çalhanoğlu. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Adrian Rabiot,
Çalhanoğlu. Oh, flags up. He must have been offside.
Modric.
Adrian Rabiot,
Could move up a gear here.
Marcus Thuram, Martinez,
The ball through's a really good one. And that's off target.
Modric.
Passes coming off in quick succession here.
Marcus Thuram, Martinez,
Oh, it's opened up nicely for... Oh, chance here! No mistake! And they are right back within touch.
That had real venom to it.
Well, the technique generates the power in that situation, and once power is assured, any goalkeeper's up against it.
So is this the start of a comeback? Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Has a hit!
Adrian Rabiot.
Crowd just waiting for the half-time whistle. Maybe a chance before that whistle, though.
A chance! Çalhanoğlu goes steaming forward.
Barella.
Now the counter.
He desperately needs some support.
It's an Inter free kick. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Oh, lots on that one, but he couldn't find the target.
Well, considering the angle was very much against him, he surprised everyone then by getting it on target.
Tries a through ball.
Denzel Dumfries. Lane.
Pulisic! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
And that wasn't exactly a routine save. He still had an awful lot to do to keep that out. Superb.
Here comes the cross.
Denzel Dumfries.
Passes it through. Hits one!
Rafael Leão.
Into the channel. Whistle's gone. Just offside.
Asabi. Barella.
That's good progress he's made on the ball. Where to next?
Modric.
Antonio Rudiger. Denzel Dumfries.
There's the delivery. And he's cut it out. And the flag has stayed down. Rafael Leão! There's the whistle for half-time.
Plenty of highlights, loads of talking points from that first half. One side seemed to be in control for long periods, but we'll have to wait and see if that continues after the restart.
So there's a two-goal margin here, but a remarkable contest
Into Milan.
against Milan.
Rafael Leão! Çalhanoğlu could move up a gear here. Chance!
Oh, that was such a good chance.
Antonio Rudiger.
Cuts it out.
Denzel Dumfries.
He's in space and looking for options. Aimed in towards the centre. He's had a shot! Oh, great save, real class.
Oh, he's done ever so well there. That's a wonderful, wonderful save.
Rafael Leão Barella.
No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. It's an Inter free kick. It's got through. He's onside. And a shot! And that would have been some goal.
I thought he showed wonderful feet there. He's definitely one of the best dribblers around in the modern game.
Looks to slip it through. Whistle's gone, that for offside? Yes, it is.
Modric.
Looks to slip it through. Rafael Leão! They are rampant! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Yeah, and I don't mind admitting that this is my kind of football. Good passing and movement with the right tempo and purpose. It's really enjoyable.
Blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. No, that's been intercepted. Could try cutting inside here. Shapes to shoot. Belts one. Back to the keeper and go again. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. A chance! Repelled by the keeper. And more and more and more. And already they're looking to run away with it. Reacted well to the initial effort, but couldn't get it right out of the danger area.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Totally rampant here. Well, they will not want a repeat of that. Goes steaming forward. Now a chance to break.
Denzel Dumfries. DeMarco.
Looks to thread it through.
Asabi.
Does well to read it and intercepts. Into the channel.
It's not cleared very far.
Chelhanoglu swings in across.
That is not a threat.
Brings it forward. Nice little chip. Comfortable claim for the keeper.
Well, at least they've given themselves some hope with a shot from distance, but the keeper will welcome those all day. That's not going to trouble him.
Chelhanoglu.
In again!
DeMarco, Barella, Martinez, Barella.
Could be a chance here. Brings it forward. It's got through to him. Oh, it's opened up. Can he find a finish? Yes, he can. Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many.
It's a privilege to sit here in the commentary box and watch that. This guy is so good, phenomenal.
Well, that always looked the likely outcome.
Adrian Rabiot,
Cuts it out. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted.
DeMarco, Marcus Thuram, Barella, DeMarco,
Passes it through. He's onside. So we've reached the hour mark. And here's a chance. He's put it wide.
I think when you're in front of goal like that, you really should do better. That's a poor finish in the end.
Antonio Rudiger, Barella,
Modric.
Berishley,
The ball through's a really good one. Goal! All too easy. They are in danger of disappearing out of sight. Perfect timing, perfect connection, and a perfect outcome.
It was the through ball that created the chance, but there was still a lot of work to do for him, and he did it with aplomb.
He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
Oh, this has been an immense contribution from one player. He's been just about unplayable. The irresistible force today.
Shot could be on. Really well taken goal. Grab a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation. Oh, it's come to him. Keeper's got his work done.
Well, setting the chance up was cleverly done, but he just needed to be a bit more clinical.
Modric! Oh, brilliant save under real pressure.
What an effort that was. He's done very well from that distance.
Well, there was a chance to get the ball into the area, but maybe it's gone now.
Well, that's surely a foul, free kick. And he has shown him a yellow card. It's an Inter free kick.
It's time for a substitution.
He was only one missed-time challenge away from being sent off then, so you could say that is a very clever substitution.
Oh, impressive strike.
Well, that free kick looked too far out for a shot.
It so nearly came off for him.
Well, there's no doubt that the whole team revolves around him now. He leads by example, and he's become the main pivot. Cracking player.
Now into the penalty area. Another one!
Bastoni, Barella.
This is promising.
Modric.
Rafael Leão.
Zielinski.
Barella.
And he's cut it out.
Barella. DeMarco.
Looks to thread it through. Repelled by the keeper. Oh, superb reflexes from the keeper. Here's the ball in. No, that's just wide.
That was such a good effort, despite the attention of his marker. I thought he did really well there.
Oh, that's great stuff from him.
He's just a nightmare for any defence. His movement, his pace, his anticipation, it's on another level. It's so hard for any defence to contain that.
Thuram! Well, he caught that pure, but no end product.
Well, look, I suppose we should give him some credit for trying, but the less said about the finish, the better, I think. That's really poor finishing.
Barella.
Looks to slip it through.
Very slow.
Tries a through ball. Could be a chance here. Shoots! No, it's wide.
Oh, he did ever so well to create the chance all by himself. Looks like his control let him down at the vital moment, though.
Barella.
Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Zielinski. Plays it through.
Barella. Rafael Leão.
In comes the cross. It's come through. Here it is now, surely. He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post.
Barella. DeMarco.
It's a good spell of possession, this. Can he find a finish now? That was travelling.
There's certainly no harm in trying from that distance. He's cocky enough to have a go, but you have to be so accurate from there.
Needed a better pass there. Goes steaming forward. This is promising. Oh, terrific save.
I thought the keeper did ever so well in closing down the angle. He stayed big and he made the target a lot smaller.
Shapes to shoot. Comfortable claim for the keeper.
The quicker an attacker gets the ball under control, the more time he creates for himself. That was very neat and tidy to set up the shot.
Asabi.
Just about up to 75 minutes. Chelhanoglu.
Here's a strike.
Oh, brilliant save under real pressure.
Well, it's good that he has the confidence to try from that distance, but it's becoming predictable now.
Looks to slip it through. Thuram!
Asabi.
shot!
Blocked out there off the defender.
Delivers the ball. He's put it wide.
Rafael Leão.
Good run, where to from here? And he's cut it out. Could try cutting inside here. Chance!
Going for goal.
Now a chance to break. Zielinski. Into the channel. Whistle goes, he's been given offside.
Pes-ís.
Oh no, that's not the ball he wanted. Zielinski looks to slip it through. Pushes it out wide. And he'll shoot here.
What a save.
But just how wasteful was that?
Tomori.
Marcus Thuram.
And he's cut it out. Brings it forward.
Bastoni. DiMarco. Barella.
Zielinski. And that's been intercepted. Çalhanoğlu. Could be a chance here.
Barella. DiMarco.
Looking to make something happen. A chance! No, that's not troubling anyone.
Such an impressive run for him to create the chance there. The defence needed to do much better in closing that down though, but it's encouraging.
The manager wishes to change things round at this point.
And it's a fairly obvious change to make at this stage, and he'll be watching the rest of the game from the bench.
It's a loose ball. Oh, they could break here. It's Rabiot! Into the lead once more. Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
They got a throw in.
Raspadori.
Now a chance to break.
Barella. Pes-ís.
And the flag has stayed down.
Asabi.
Zielinski. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. Timely intervention. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Çalhanoğlu. Can he find a finish now? Tomori. It's come through. He's had a shot. Tomori.
Rafael Leão.
Shot could be on. Zielinski. Now a chance to break. Now, where's he looking? Oh, great run, magical! Here's the ball in. Nkunku.
Berishley.
No options for him in the box.
Rafael Leão! Whistle goes, he's been given offside.
Bastoni. DeMarco.
Çalhanoğlu. Oh, he's found him in space. He's onto it, and it's in! Did well the first time, nothing he could do about the follow-up.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Playing for pride here, the match surely beyond them. Here's the chance to cross. And there goes the final whistle.
You know, they're going to be so happy with that win. Having conceded the opener, they managed a very impressive response and finally won through.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.